Gotta get the cheese. That is really good.
We are going to be making a baked camembert with like cranberry twists, but it's all baked together. And the great thing is, so when you have parties or people over, I love party food. But I hate spending ages in the kitchen because I want to chat to all my friends. So I thought I'd do a really simple recipe that doesn't take any time at all, but is really delicious. So it's all about like putting in the big flavors and making the most out of your ingredients. So that's what we're gonna do, super simple. So because I got ready rolled puff pastry, you don't have to, it just saves time. But because this ready roll puff pastry is in a rectangle shape, I'm just gonna roll it out a little bit more so that we can make it a nice round shape. You don't have to, it just looks nicer for parties. So I've got a little bit of plain flour and just sprinkle it on so it doesn't stick. And then I'll just roll it a bit wider. Now the secret puff pastry is you never, ever, ever smush it all up and re-roll it because you'll lose all the wonderful layers. So you have to just keep it flat and let it roll. So I've just measured my nice square tin. I'm just going to make it round.
Gotta be a perfect circle.
Oh man, I can't do it, the pressure.
Actually looks really good. Wow.
Well, you know, watch the best. You can save these bits, they make quite nice little nibbles. I'll put them over here. Right, and then lay that on your tray. Sort of round, like this. So I need to preheat the oven. Always check your puff pastry requirements. So mine says 220 degrees C. So I'm gonna set the oven, get it ready to go, because you never wanna put it in a cold oven because you'll just ruin your pastry. It just won't be crispy. So this cranberry sauce is no ordinary cranberry sauce. It is got red candied jalapenos blitzed into it. So what you find is you do have the lovely tart cranberry flavor because we don't add anything that doesn't need to be in there. I mean, there's literally cranberries, sugar, and then my candied jalapenos. So you get the real cranberry like tartness, and we've left some of them kind of whole because I like to have that texture. And then you get like the cranberry tartness, and then suddenly the heat from the jalapeno comes in. It's not overbearing, but it's just like a really nice little heat kick. So again, this is why it makes such easy party food, because it's not just, oh, cranberry, yeah, we always have, a lot of people are like, oh, I don't like cranberry, but they like this because it's different. It's not overly sweet and like sickly. It's fresh and it's tart and it's really good as it cuts through the cheese. So yeah, spread it liberally because it's all about packing punch with flavors.
If you had to pick one of your products, which one would you pick? To only eat forever?
Only eat?
Yeah.
Forever?
Yeah. What's your top favorite?
That's a really hard one. I might have to go with hot relish.
I have to agree.
Yeah.
I could honestly put that on everything.
But then saying that, the candied jalapenos, I've been making them for so long that they're close to my heart, but I've eaten them enough, I think.
Gorgeous.
Stinky.
The worse it smells, the better it tastes.
Yeah, definitely. If it burns your gums, that's when you know it's good.
Wow.
Right, put the top on. And I am not going to cut out the middle. So we literally want to just fit it over the top. And I keep the edges. all the way through, because we are going to twist these bad boys so that they are perfectly delicious and crispy, and we can dip them in the cheese. Best bit. And again, you could do this all ahead of time, keep it in the fridge,
Yeah, that's a good idea.
and just chuck it in the oven when your friends get here. Get them a glass of wine, get them a glass of bubbly, and then your house will be smelling delicious, and you're ready to go. So we're just gonna egg wash the whole thing, because otherwise the puff pastry will be a bit like buff, and it won't be like have that golden crispiness. You can sprinkle over like sesame seeds or nigella seeds over the top, but I'm not going to, because I think one, too much work, and two, you don't need to. The flavors are there. You know, you're keeping it simple and you're using good ingredients. When you use good ingredients, you don't need to add anything else. So yeah, just make sure you egg wash all the way around, and then we're nearly ready to put in the oven. Twist, so after you've cut them all these little sections, give them a little twist, because then it'll really give you the edges to get all nice and crispy. And when it's done, you'll see you can just tear these little pieces off and dip them straight in the melted cheese. Just keep twisting. Right, so it's all ready to go. Gonna put it in the oven now for 20 minutes. It's finished. 20 minutes in the oven, and you have to let it cool or you will burn yourself, but I'll show you what to do next. Looks yummy. Mmm.
Is it good?
Oh yeah. You can really taste the cranberry. It just cuts through the creaminess. Mmm. Okay, we need someone to test this out. So I'm gonna get the boys. Boys, come and try this. It's a little hot. Don't burn your mouths. It's cranberry twists.
Ooh.
Looks yummy.
Yeah. So rip one of these off.
I don't think you would like this, Ash. I'll just have them all.
Dip it in.
This is when you know when it's good. If Hayden likes it, he's like the picky.
Oh, it's gonna be hot. Careful. Tell me what you think.
I'm speechless. That's very good. Very yummy.
That is so good.
I like the cranberry because it's not like super outstanding, but it's like subtle and it cuts through it a bit.
So good. Go on, Ash.